All right, what's up, motherfuckers? Today, we're doing the Week 3 matchup review. I got Steven Gator with me. What's up, Steven?
Peace.
How you doing?
Doing well. Not too good in fantasy, but everything else is good.
Yeah, you got a hurting from your brother.
Doesn't help that my best player got hurt halfway through the game. But
That's true.
I thought I had him, and then he just kept scoring points. And then the dude went off last night again, so I was screwed.
Sounds like me and Leonard's matchup, but we'll get into that. As you guys can see, we actually got something kind of cool. We got the standings up here for you right now. Steven, can you scroll up on them a little bit? Got Augie and John Gator, the only ones 3-0 up there, and only separated by a couple points. And then a bunch of people in the middle, 2-1, 1-2, and then a couple of brother-in-laws down there at the bottom.
Yeah, I wanted to save this for later, but Brian had 2 weeks out of 3 scoring under 100 points in PPR is fairly pathetic. Don't really know where to go, but I think it's time that you get trade rate again. Try to get your team going here.
Yeah, Brian, I don't even know if Brian listens, because last time, or whatever, he texted that one day, he's like, I got better shit to do. I'm sure he does.
Yeah, if my team was that awful, I wouldn't listen.
Me neither, but I would still record, unfortunately.
So, you want to get into some of the awards?
Yeah, I'll get into the awards. First up, I got the shit start of the week award. That's the lowest score. There was only one player started that got 0 points, unless I missed something, and that was Andrew playing the Denver defense. They got 0. Kind of a questionable start as well, playing against Aaron Rodgers, and I think he only lost by a couple points, so probably a should have pulled out candidate.
Yeah, and that was the only matchup, as you can see here with final scores, that was even remotely close. So I don't know who else was out there that could have played on defense, but you never know. You start a different defensive squad might have had a chance to pick up the first win.
Yeah, I mean, he lost by 8.5. I'm sure there was a defense out there that got over that. Performance of the week, I mean, there was a ton of them, but the high score of the week was fucking Mike Evans. Leonard caught 8 balls, 190 yards, 3 touchdowns. Fuck, man, I thought I had Leonard early on, and then all his late players just went off.
Almost 90 combined points from only 2 of your players. That's pretty much a guaranteed win. He would have almost beat Brian with just 2 guys in his lineup.
I think he did beat Brian. Yeah, Russ Wilson and Mike Evans would have beat Brian. Or no, would have been close. You're right.
It would have been close.
So, yeah, but it could have been anyone. Keenan Allen did awesome. Russell Wilson on Leonard's team did awesome. Could have been anyone, but should have pulled out. It was kind of tough to pick this. There wasn't really a lot, like we talked about, a lot of close matchups. So there's not really anything that could have swayed either way. We kind of talked about Andrew's defense, but he didn't really have anyone on his bench that did anything. So I went Brian playing the Chargers D against Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans. I mean, they only got 3 points. Wouldn't have changed anything, but it was just a tough week to pick that. I think we're getting really good at fantasy, guys.
Some of us.
Definitely not Brian. But we appreciate the donation.
Did he actually pay yet?
He has not paid yet.
So you don't appreciate the donation yet.
He is the only one. So we need to all get on his ass in the chat. Because he told me he had to wait for payday, and payday came around, and all I got was middle fingers. So
All right, well, we're going to start charging interest.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea. All right, I went through the waiver wire. Our league's pretty good. There wasn't a whole lot of the pickups. I think maybe about like 20-ish. Some players that were picked up and started that did pretty awesome. The waiver wire chocolate, I picked up and played Packers D. They got 13 points. Furbad found 3 pieces of chocolate that he started. DJ Chark was 17.6. Jamal Williams barely getting those double digits, 10.6. And Philip Dorsett, 18.5. Great starts from Furbad. And then, of course, your brother picking up and playing. Terry McLaurin, he got 19. Oh, and Tyler actually finding some chocolate too. Will Disley, Big Montana, getting 18.2 points.
Now for the poop.
Now for the poop. Like I said, we're getting good at this, guys. There really wasn't a whole lot of poop. We'll start with your brother picking up and playing the Titans D, only getting 2 points against Gardner Minshew. The new, they're making Chuck Norris jokes about him. It's freaking pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'll be honest. John Gata came in and hung out with me on Thursday night, and he was not feeling good after watching them play the Jags. I thought I was going to have a chance for it up yet. Didn't work out that way.
No, and then the only other piece of poop, who else but Brian, picking up and playing Garoppolo. Garoppolo only got 9.4 points, so that's pretty terrible for a QB. And I thought this was another pretty good piece of info. As you can see down there, Brian added him for $85. And I thought it was interesting because that's pretty high amount for a QB. So I went and looked, and nobody else bid a single thing on him. So he could have got him for free. Oh, Brian.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
But we do have a lot of fab this year, so.
Did you have to add him after 12 noon on Sunday is the real question.
No, I believe that was a Wednesday waiver wire ad.
All right. Congratulations, Brian.
Yes, this was the first week I didn't run into any issues with the waiver wire, so maybe you guys are just getting the hang of it finally. Last award, the old Rodney King Award. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even ashamed to say my score is not terrible, but Leonard putting up what I think is a new league record. Holy shit, 222 points. He beat me by 102.1. Fuck. My asshole hurts.
He beat you by more points than Ryan scored.
Yeah. Jesus.
You want to get into the matchups?
Yeah, let's get into it. We can start with you and your brothers right there since they're at the top.
Sure. I'll be honest, I was feeling pretty good, especially with T.Y. Hilton got off to a hot start. And of course, he got injured during the game. Saquon Barkley gets injured. And then Emmanuel Sanders, after 2 awesome weeks, throws up a stinker. I kind of feel like with my team, I'm chasing last week's scores. Just kind of in a position where, don't feel great about who I'm starting. 135 points is not bad, but John Gata with Tyler Lockett, Keenan Allen scoring a ton of points. Eckler keeping on doing his thing. And of course, David Johnson is as good as it gets. So I thought I had him, and then he just kept doing well, and my projection kept staying the same because of freaking Saquon. So as that game kept going on, my score never went up. What's going on here? But yeah, I think I played him again towards the end of the season. I'm not positive. But John, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I think he will be your last week. Yeah, dude, Keenan Allen, he was another one in consideration for performance of the week. Just I was watching that game because I have Keenan Allen in a couple other leagues, and it did not look like Phillip Rivers was looking anywhere else but Keenan Allen when they were trying to come back. So that's good for John. And yeah, just that Green Bay D is legit. So Sanders putting up the stinker, I wouldn't look too much into it. And how much fab you about to throw down on Gallman here?
I was just about to talk about that. I don't know. More than I need to, I'm sure. I'm not positive he's any good, though. I mean, he started for them before, and he sucks. So their team's a disaster. But for all you assholes talking shit about Daniel Jones, what now?
He did look good, and I was just going to say I was hearing some rumblings about how the Giants might be picking up someone because, like you said, they know what they have with Wayne Gallman. When he had the opportunity before. Yeah,
he can catch a few balls out of the backfield, but he's not. I don't even know if I'm interested.
Yeah, I think he averaged like 2-point-something yards per carry.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's go Tyler Bryan. How about? I mean, not much to say. Bryan's lucky he even had anybody in double digits.
Gosh. Not what you want. Stephon Diggs, is he an early candidate for disappointment of the year so far, based on where he's been drafted? I don't think he scored double digits at all. I had him in another league.
I don't think so. The Vikings are just trying to run, and when they do throw, they're just looking at Thielen.
Yeah, and I think Chris Godwin, it's a shame. The Bucs played awesome on offense, and for him to only get 7 points. Jameis clearly was looking only at Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Based on what you see there. But, Michael Thomas, standard performance from him. Mixon finally looking pretty good. But Tyler just a consistent, enough guys in double digits. 117 points, doesn't blow anybody away. But, anytime you got that Bears D sitting out there, it will get you 20 points. You're going to win a lot of games with that.
Yeah, and nothing. It's all good when you got the Bryan bye,
All right. Oh, here you go, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, not much to say. Devontae Adams, I'm waiting for him to, turn it on. The Green Bay offense hasn't been.
He might be another candidate for disappointment, considering he's a first-round pick.
Well, they had 2 tough matchups the first couple weeks, the Bears and the Vikings. And then this week, I was expecting a little more. But I guess they just didn't really need him. They were pounding it with Aaron Jones, and Julio did great. Yeah. Matt Ryan did great.
God, just looking up and down Leonard's lineup for this week. You've got 2 tight ends scoring in the 20s. And I know I was talking shit when you drafted Greg Olsen. Holy smokes, though. Bill's defense putting up a good score. Cooper Kupp 2 touchdowns. Mike Evans 3 touchdowns. Should have been the game and catch. Their idiot kicker to actually make the freaking field goal. Just awesome. Good job, Leonard.
Yeah, and if you scroll down to his bench, I'm pretty sure he had someone he probably could have played over Barber.
Yeah,
Pollard.
But can't blame him there.
Yeah, can't blame him. I know it was the Dolphins, so I kind of thought Pollard might do all right. Didn't think he would do that good, but yeah, I mean, I should have. I don't know where I would have played Marvin Jones. I didn't put up a bad score, but let's move on.
For Bob, the sleeping giant has a low opening here with Bob finally coming to life.
Yeah, the back-to-back champ finally showing up. I mean, he had some great waiver wire pickups and plays, pretty ballsy with Dorsett. And I can't believe he played Jamal Williams. Like Kamara,
pretty impressive. Standard performance for Brady finally. getting him going again, Kamara, 37 points. That's pretty awesome considering those degrees. But Dustin didn't put up a bad score.
No.
Would have beat plenty of the other matchups out there. Frank Gordon, 16 points and change, pretty standard. That's hoping that my guy can come back here and get back in the starting lineup. Finally, John Ross comes back down to earth, though.
Yeah, tough matchup. They play the Steelers this week. Maybe, I don't know. As long as AJ Green's out, I think John Ross is a good play.
Yep.
Fucking Philip Lindsay finally doing something. That was pretty shocking to me.
So
I was surprised.
Here we go. I've been wanting to make a joke about this team name all season. Finally, I can make it. Andrew, you got raw dog.
He did get raw dog. It's a good name, the No Condom Crew.
Yeah, props.
It's better than Sound of Revenge.
Yeah.
Andrew, I gotta get you on one time. If you even listen to these, I need you to get on and explain that team name.
Is it better than the Fern Dads?
I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, these were both pretty low scores. I mean, I think the only team these two would have beat is Brian, so John got lucky that he got to play Andrew.
You must be encouraged a little bit with Miles Sanders finally putting some numbers up as an Eagles fan. Are they just not getting him involved yet?
Well, they are getting. He's getting some carries. He had a couple big catches, but it's almost like the run game that they've been going down too early in every single game. Like the Lions, they should have beat, but it starts. They had a kick return, and then it's just every single game they've been down, and they're having to throw the ball a lot, so they're not establishing the run. They're still trying to run Darren Sproles between the tackles. Doesn't make sense to me, but what the fuck? I think Peterson might just be one of those committee guys.
No, Philly special. Any much more to talk about on this matchup?
I don't think so. Just, yeah, congrats, John. And Augie, who's in first place, puts up a big score. Man, Mark Ingram, I really wanted him in the third round. Augie got him before me, and he's looking like a friggin' beast.
Yeah, I look at Augie's lineup, and gosh, I feel like this is the second year in a row that top to bottom, probably about as good as all of them out there.
His
got 3 stud running backs.
That's what I was going to say. His running backs are just studs. I mean, his receivers are questionable. Hollywood, we'll see how long it lasts. You would kind of expect more from him playing the Chiefs.
And he's got some guys waiting out there. I mean, who knows what AJ Green's going to look like. But Allen Robinson, he's the number one for what that's worth with Chicago.
You sure it's not Taylor Gabriel?
Brandon's lining all that awful either, though. Holmes doing his thing. Dalvin Cook has been a stud, absolute stud. Reminds me of watching back in the Florida State days. Seems like he's ready for a home run on any play. So been pretty impressed with him. Finally, O.J. Howard getting on the board too.
Yeah, finally. Yeah, Dalvin Cook, Brandon Cooks doing work. What were you saying?
I was saying, but even with a decent score from Raymond, this matchup wasn't that close. And don't you kind of feel, if we look at the standings, it kind of appears that we've got, 2, maybe 3 teams that are head and shoulders above the rest, at least in my opinion. Even though Leonard has a loss, his freaking roster top to bottom is really, really good. And John and Augie are freaking strong also. So I kind of feel like it's them two way above the rest of us who are hovering at 2-1, 1-2. 2, and then, clearly 2 pretty pitiful teams too.
Yeah. Brian's lucky he's got over 300.
Yeah. So you want to get into next week here real quick?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's start with you. You get to play the no condom crew. Who's getting raw dogged in this one?
I sure hope it isn't me. It's a little early. I've got some moves to make clearly. Projections mean not all that much when he's got a defense that's on a bye week. I'm certainly not playing the Tampa defense against the Rams. So, with my team, I just don't know who on earth to start. It makes it a little easier because half my freaking guys are injured. But I'm gonna have to go with myself. I need to get back to 500. So I'm gonna go with me. What do you think?
I don't think I'll be picking you.
I appreciate it.
I'm sorry. I feel like Cheese's team is just a little bit stronger right now, especially with you losing Saquon. You do need a dub. Maybe you can get some high risk, high reward guys in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a trade with Brian. He doesn't know it yet.
It's inevitable.
We need to shake things up. So, then you've got Lenny versus Tyler.
And it's crazy because Tyler's projected to win. It's hard for me to pick against Leonard after what he just did to me. But he's got Russ playing the Cardinals. That should be easy. Shady if he plays. Detroit's run D actually is pretty solid. I don't know about Odell against Baltimore.
He's brittle.
Yeah, overall, I think Leonard's got some pretty good matchups. And then Tyler, what do you think about Tyler?
I think I got to go with Tyler on this. I think those 2 running backs, Gurley against the Bucs, should have a field day. Fournette's doing his thing again this year. And then Derrick Henry against the pitiful Atlanta defense. And he's always got that Bears defense out there too. Minnesota's offense doesn't scare anyone if you can stop the run. And Kirk Cousins is always down to throw a few picks. So I'm going to go with Tyler.
All right.
There we go. Oh, man.
Well, Brian does not have a QB or running back in.
Somehow he's still projecting more points than he scored last week.
Yeah, I'm not picking Brian, are you?
Yeah, 0%.
Yeah. Can't wait to play him and get a free win.
It's kind of like when we used to be able to play Tim Martin.
That's
even settle lineup.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel this week. Andrew's best player probably George Kittle's on bye, so.
Yeah, we talk about disappointing players. I think David Montgomery's got it right up there too. Kind of reminds me of, who was it? Remember that running back for Tennessee, Bishop Sankey, that come out of training camp? He was supposed to be a true number 1 stud. People drafted in the 2nd and 3rd round and did nothing. Montgomery kind of reminded me of that. Looking at this, I don't see any way in the world that you don't pull out the dub here.
Yeah, and the thing is, with David Montgomery, it just looks like Matt Nagy, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's running. Why are you running Cordarrelle Patterson?
Yeah, I know.
Montgomery.
He gets a lot of credit for being such a great play caller. I don't know. I think their defense is so good that all they got to do is not screw up on offense, and they're going to win most of their games.
Yeah, Montgomery, it's not that he hasn't looked good. It's just Nagy hasn't really been using him. It's kind of I just don't know what he's doing.
Here's a good matchup. You got Augie versus Dustin. Again, projections don't mean much, but this is projected to be fairly close. I think I'm going to go with Augie just because I really love his running back so much. Have pretty good matchups. Thielen is a solid, Landry and Hollywood, but I'm definitely going to go with Augie.
And he's got a lot of Cleveland and Baltimore on there, and they play each other.
Yeah, I just love to see Cleveland lose.
I have a feeling that it's going to be a low-scoring game, that one, because both their defenses are pretty solid. So I might go with Dustin on this.
There you go.
For the upset, and Augie going to take his first loss.
And finally, we've got a El Canado v. El Canado matchup.
Yeah.
Looks like Ray is in an early season bye week situation.
Dell and Debo.
Who's he got on his bench? Not much.
Rojo? Oh.
Hey, when he's gotten the ball, he's looked pretty good, but John is just projected to tear through Ray the Dwarf. I got to go with my brother.
Yeah, I'm going to go with him too. And Ray keeps getting on me because I keep picking against him, but sorry, buddy. I just don't think. I mean, you got his running backs are solid. Bell and Cook are solid. Mahomes is solid.
Yeah, except Bell's not playing.
Yeah, I'm just saying overall, his team, like he's got those three, Mahomes, Bell, and Cook, and not much else, you know?
Anything else you'd like to discuss? We all good on waivers?
Yeah, we're good. I think, did you have something you wanted to say about trades?
Yeah, I am open for business. I need to make some moves. Clearly, there's some other teams that need to make some moves. We're 3 weeks in. I think we know what we've got at this point. So my wife is turning on the faucet, so if you hear background noise, that's why. Yeah, let's start making some moves.
Yeah, hit us up.
All right, catch you later.
See you guys. Peace.